This is Ask the Mechanic, and we're going to talk about the S&S engine, which pretty much came standard on all the big dog bikes and the American Ironhorse bikes. Personally, I think it's one of the best engines out there, and the service that I got when I contacted S&S was great. They got back to me right away. I was checking on serial numbers, and to get a call back the same day I thought was amazing, because they didn't know me from any other customer at all. But anyway, my opinion's not that important. You're the mechanic, Curtis. What do you think about the S&S engine?
Well, before I say anything about any other motors and the S&S motor itself, we want to remember that my primary focus and my primary experience is on S&S motors. I've worked on RevTech motors, I've worked on Ultima motors, I've worked on Total Performance motors. I've found in my experience that of the four, Total Performance and S&S are definitely much higher quality motors in terms of their finish work and the machining and their tolerances. So I lean towards S&S motors and Total Performance motors simply because I find them to be the highest quality motor to put into a custom bike, and I like the fact that they're American made. Everybody likes to talk about Buy American, and S&S and Total Performance are both American made motors. I find the S&S to be reliable. There's a lot of discussion about which motor should be in bikes. You go from the 111-inch motor, which tends to be more of a square block motor, which people tend to believe can produce more torque and more horsepower with more reliability. And then you get to the other extreme with the 124-inch and the even bigger 143-inch for the high performance and the power packages that they offer. So my personal preference is the S&S motor. I have had experience with the other motors, and when you take them apart and you start looking closely at them, that's really when you begin to understand the difference in cost between an S&S and, say, an Ultima or a RevTech motor. You could see it in the finish work, the tolerances, the machining, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of guys out there that'll jump on right away and tell us about how they've had a RevTech motor for 10, 15, 20 years and it's never given them any problems. But in my experience over the years, I've seen far more mechanical failures, and I do mean far more mechanical failures with the Asian style motors like Ultima and RevTech than I've ever seen with Total Performance and S&S.
Hey, appreciate it. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Have a great day.
Be sure to visit our very popular motorcycle blog. It's San Diego Custom Motorcycles.info. And when you're there, mark it as one of your favorites. Also, be sure to get a subscription to our YouTube channel so you don't miss any of our future videos. Hey, thanks for watching.